Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? This is Kevin. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. I know they come late on the weekends because I'm running around. Yep. Well, mostly sitting down watching TV and basketball. Anyway, let's talk about what's in my pockets, what's making me happy today. Very happy. Hey, if you haven't had a chance, go check out the knife of the day. I posted it early today. That's the new series that I post every single day. Going through my collection, knife by knife by knife. We're starting with the Spyderco discontinued knives. Hey, very interesting Spyderco piece. It's a knife and a whole lot of other things. Kind of a unique piece, so go check out that video if you haven't. Let's talk about this. I'm carrying my, I'm wearing my Heuer Monaco today. Man, it's been chilly again on the east coast of the United States. It is Sunday, April 23rd, 2017. Sunday mornings are so wonderful, and then as it gets late afternoon, all I think about is work. I fight it. As I've gotten older, I fight it off, but here's something that's going to help me fight off that thinking. Hold on. Oh, man, what a wonderful cigar. Partagas. I'm telling you, I'm partial to the Cuban cigars these days, but a Partagas in any kind of cigar, as long as it's handmade, it's wonderful. This is a special Partagas. It's Series P number 2. I have several of different editions of this cigar, and they're all just wonderful. Can't wait to just settle down, think about everything but work. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we did some gin today, just to make it a little different. Gin. One of my thin Mont Blanc wallets for a Sunday. Man, it's been chilly today. It was chilly yesterday. That's after having that great weather last week. I think it gets better. This right here, you see all those kangaroos on this? It's kind of hard to make out. This is a 2014 Australian kangaroo coin. Proof coin, shiny backgrounds. Whenever I say proof, shiny backgrounds, and then the subject is not shiny, stands out. From Australia, the kangaroo collection. That's one of these. They're smaller than usual, but they're still 1 ounce. I love carrying 1 ounce silver coins in my pocket for good luck. I also, it's kind of like a Sunday dress up, except it's stuff that's in your pocket. So I went light. I almost didn't go light. I almost went a little more fun on the larger knife, but then I decided let's go light and kind of classy. My trusty Spyderco LadyBug, Hap40 LadyBug, always nice. Sprint run knife, FRN scales, that's fiberglass reinforced nylon, just real good plastic, really light, has that great texture on it, just really nice. Hap40, you can see that beneath the line. It's not as stainless as a stainless steel, so it can get like a patina on it. But on both sides, it's sandwiched in between SUS 410, SUS 410 steel, which is very strong, very stainless steel. Hap40 is part of that burnt orange series that Spyderco released last year in 2016. The man bug, the ladybug. I always do that. Delica, Endura, Stretch, and the Dragonfly. All wonderful knives, all burnt orange. They're releasing a couple more Hap40 knives this year in 2017. Can't wait to add on to the Hap40 collection. Of course, the LadyBug. You guys know, small knife, just under 2 inches. And then when you look at the cutting edge, 1.7 inch cutting edge, only 0.6 ounces. I mean, it's less, it's almost half the weight of that silver coin. It's so nice. Very strong back lock. And even my fat Michelin Man hands can open it up using the Spidey hole one-handed. So for a little knife, very comfortable. 4.5 inches, that's it when it's opened all the way. Very light with a lanyard hole, no clip. Just throw it in your pocket or your purse, or put it on a keychain like I do. Yeah, I have 6 Chris Reeve Mnandis. I love the Mnandis. I just think they are so classy. This is my recent one, and I just can't keep it out of my pocket. Every time I'm thinking about carrying a Mnandi, I grab the Spolted Beach. That's one of the 4 new wood inlays for the Sabinzas as well as the Mnandis, and I hope the Nkosis that Chris Reeve added. And the only one of the older wood inlays that they kept were the Box Elder burls, which I just think are beautiful. When you get a beautiful knife like this, I just saved up a little extra so that I could go with that basket weave Damascus. It's so tightly, oh, look at that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful knife. 2.7 inches. 2.75 inches for that wonderful, look at it. It's just a wonderful blade. It's a wonderful knife. That Spolted Beach is just unfreaking believable. Only 1.5 ounces. I told you, I'm going pretty light today. Just a wonderful knife. Titanium liners. The Chris Reeve frame lock, that is not a liner lock. It is the Chris Reeve integral frame lock. Wonderful clip. I think this is one of the best clips I've seen on a gentleman's folder. It's fancy, but man, it works so well. Just a nice, nice knife. It is. That is the Chris Reeve Mnandi with Spolted Beach and that basket weave Damascus. Just beautiful. A couple of days ago, I carried my other ZT. I only have 2 zero tolerance knives. They're both ZT 0450s. Yeah, I had the carbon fiber, and now this right here is the titanium. Full titanium, flips like a dream. S35 VN steel, all tie with the frame lock. Has that little bit of jimping here, but it's so freaking light. 2.9 ounces, that's it. 2.9 ounces. 3.3 inch blade. Look how thin it is. It's just nice. It fits in the pocket so nice. The clip, tip up, right and left carry only. I really like, even on the carbon fiber version of this, you know, you have brown or black, dark brown carbon fiber, and then they put in shiny green standoffs. Here, it's all tie, and they give you that burgundy standoffs. Just that little something extra. What a great design. Nice knife with that very nice frame lock. It is a special knife. It's my only ZTs. It came from you guys. You guys made that recommendation. I'm gonna have to, one day I'll go and try more different knives. I will, I promise you. I've gotten a couple of custom knives and also case knives and all of those. If you follow the series that I have now, that knife of the day, you'll see my entire collection, knife by knife, day by day. Probably take about a year, year and a half. This was the fun knife I was talking about. Man, this is a beast. It's a wonderful EDC carry. I'll tell you. It's the Microtech Scarab. But this is the Scarab QD. The difference really is the handle. The QD has this, in between the aluminum, it has this pebbled kind of texture that gives you a little bit more grip. Looks prettier too, but it does give you a little bit more grip. That's the QD. Of course, I have the black coated blade, Tanto blade, LMAX steel. Boy, see, you can tell when I've been flipping it so much. It's a little stiff, but usually doesn't give me trouble bringing it back in. 3.5 inch is the blade, 3.6 ounces. I figured I'd save like a 0.7 ounces by going with that, and I want it to be light today on a Sunday, but I really like this Scarab. If you want to see all of my Microtech out the front automatics, I do have a video. It's on this channel. Go check it out. You can see my whole collection. I really enjoy the automatics, especially the ones from Microtech. I just find that they're just really nice, and I like the out the fronts, especially the double actions where you push it out and pull it back in with that trigger. Just a real nice knife. Again, LMAX steel on this, on that Tanto blade. And that is the knife that got away. Of course, it's Sunday, and every Sunday I get my blue apron, except for on the holidays. And when I get my blue apron, yesterday I didn't have Amazon. Amazon deliveries for me usually come Saturdays. I try to bunch them up with my Amazon Prime, but they're going to come in later on this week and not on the weekends. But when I went down there today to get my blue apron box of food, yeah, I tried cooking. They're very good. For the first time, I like eating my own cooking. I usually take a fixed knife or a big folding knife that I usually don't carry. And I have to tell you, this is in running for one of my favorite fixed blade knives. I probably have, well, how many fixed blade? I don't know. 20 fixed blade knives, but I have about 4 or 5 that I find special. And this is a real special one for me. It really is. This is the Spyderco Proficient. It just has all upgraded materials on it. That handle is just wonderful. Spyderco came out with the Bushcraft fixed blade, if you've ever seen it. And they had this handle on it, and it was smooth G10. And they created it so that it could be used and not tire out your hand. They also had a blade that was easy to sharpen, Scandi, grind. This is on a Bushcraft knife because that's what Bushcrafters wanted. Well, what they did was they took that same design, so the handle is the same, but instead of G10, man, it's beautiful carbon fiber. Look how thick the carbon fiber is. Of course, even with their Bushcraft knife, they have on almost all of their knives, all of their more expensive knives, fixed blades. I love when they have the full tang. So you know you got a grip on the knife. It's not going to come off of a handle where it's partially inserted or anything. Look how thick that stock is. So what they went with, instead of the Scandi, they went with the full flat grind. So this is a real slicer. And the blade steel S90V. Oh, hello. Did you hear me? Yeah. S90V. So this is just, and instead of the brass fasteners, full tie fasteners, full tie rimmed out for the lanyard hole. This, my friends, is a wonderful fixed blade. They didn't know about that. The guys in the mailroom, they hold my boxes hostage until I come back there with the knives. But boy, they love this knife. They did a lot of cutting with it, a lot of stabbing of boxes with it, but I noticed, even though it's hefty, they're a little bit more gentle with it because of how classy and nice it is. That's a nice knife. Again, the Spyderco Proficient. 4 inches, full flat ground, S90V steel, 6.8 ounces. Yeah, 8.75 inches, the total length. I like this fixed blade. It's one of my favorites. It's a piece of work. I keep thinking about having that in my van. You notice how everything's in my van? Oh, that's it, guys. That's the carry for this Sunday. Of course, I'll see you tomorrow. Catch all of the pocket dump deconstructions that we've been doing over a year now on this channel. There's a playlist. There's also a playlist of all the knives of the day. Go check them out. We're just getting started with that, and we've already gone through 65 of them. Hey, it's always a pleasure talking to you guys. It really is. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate that. I really do. You have a perfect day. Don't forget to like this if you like these daily videos. Now we're doing 2. Next week, I'm expecting to have 3 new knives. So we'll talk about the 3 new knives. So make sure you turn on your notifications so when I post those, you know it. Also, we'll continue with the daily pocket dump deconstructions and the knives of the day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hey, I haven't given up on our goal of reaching 2,000. That's my goal. Help me reach it by just hitting that. It's free, but it helps me. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Man, it's nice. Goodbye.